Hello friends, this is Schrient and it's time for Trails of Cold Steel, The Legend of Heroes. But I thank you so much for watching, hope you enjoy, please like, comment, share, subscribe, let me know what you think, I do always appreciate it. Okay, it's time to continue onward, just finished chapter 2 and now it's time to go into chapter 3. Ooh, we're in the month of June now, June 15th, a Tuesday. It's raining, nice.
It was the middle of June. With summer well underway, a rainy spell seemed to hang over Trista.
Oh, they have umbrellas, that's cool.
With our field study wrapped up, the other members of Class 7 and I returned to normal school life. But just when we thought we'd gotten used to the challenging lessons and the breakneck workload, a moment of dread washed over us, making our blood run cold.
Midterms?
As you all know, tomorrow marks the start of your midterm exams.
I knew it. Midterms.
I'm no good with all these papers and essays and circling answers, so I won't really be able to help you much. But I'm administering some of your tests, so I'll be cheering you on from the sidelines. Make me proud, class!
We'll do our best.
Sometimes I lie awake at night and wonder how you became our teacher.
As I recall, aren't you in danger of a lecture by the vice principal if our performance isn't up to par?
Oh, I'm not too worried about that. Most of you tend to get pretty high grades anyway. I can hardly wait to see how well you all do. Remember, the results will be announced next Wednesday. Your scores will be posted on the board by rank, so you can see how you compare to the other classes in your year.
Oh, the sooner this week is over, the better.
I can almost taste the tedium.
I'm not gonna let Emma squeak by me again this time.
Oh, one more thing. They're gonna stick the average score for each class up there on the board, too.
Our class averages?
I suppose their intent is to furnish us with motivation in the form of class bragging rights.
Well, I do enjoy a challenge.
Anyway, I know it's only noonish, but I think that's enough homeroom for today. You guys can stay here and study, or just head on back to your dorms. Up to you. Prez, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. Stand, bow.
Oh, they all grouped up together. Jeez, what should I do? I could stand to bone up just on about everything, honestly. But my biggest worry right now is math. I need to review math anyway. I'm not sure how much time I'll be able to spare, though. You mean it? That'd be a huge help. My biggest weak spot is Ereboning history, I guess. I doubt that comes as a huge surprise to anyone. I think I understand all the material we've gone over correctly in class, but there are some finer points. I can aid you with that if you like. So in return, I'd appreciate a fresh pair of eyes to help revise my military science essay. It'd be my pleasure. Oh, they're all grouping up. That's cool. Would you like to study with me, Fee? I guess so. Oh, would you two mind if I jumped in too? I could use a little refresher on my classics. Of course, you're more than welcome. Would you like to join us, Laura? No, I appreciate your invitation, but I have to pass this time. There's a subject I need to review in private. I'll see you all later. Bye, Laura. Huh? What's up with her? Maybe I'm just reading too much into it, but I could have sworn I saw her looking over at Fee. Hey, Rean? What is it? Getting back to dorms? You're totally welcome to come study with us if you want. I wasn't planning on heading straight back. I might come and join you guys a bit later. Alright then. Perhaps we'll see you later. At least Rean wasn't left out. The day before the exams is a free day. Talking to certain characters will allow you to study with them. Oh, really? When you're out of bonding points, the time of day will change to evening, and the main story will advance. Awesome. Who do I want to study with? I don't know. I'll have 3 bonding points this time. Awesome. I'm excited. Let's see. I'm gonna talk to people. Everyone's so absorbed in studying for the midterms. I don't think anyone you'd call Anyone would call my grades amazing, so maybe I should start doing the same. Start? You better have been started a long time ago, my dear. If my parents' dread started to be believed, my fate of my allowance depends on it. I feel like she should have been studying. Oh, there's something going on there? A story event? Okay. I'll go check that out too. Oh, it's you. Ferris, studying for exams? Surely you jest. Excellent grades come naturally to me. There's no need for something as common as studying. That's just the nature of nobility after all. We have gifts that mere commoners can't fathom. But you've got pencil marks all over your hands. Your imagination is playing tricks on you. If you let it lead you any further, you might imply that I've been studying a secret just to stir Elisa up. Oh, okay. Whatever gets you studying. Oh, I was on the second floor? The rooftop. Who's up here? Oh, hello. I love the rain. Let me let you in on a little secret. I don't even need to study thanks to a special little trick of mine. Page 44 will be on our orbital science exam. This is certain. This is fate. You're just making things up now. But what if she does have some sort of special powers? Couldn't hurt to study that page just in case. Increase your knowledge of orbital science. That was random but awesome. How do I know? A girl has to have her secrets. That was unexpected but cool. Random increase. Okay, so I didn't know. Oh, that's what the event is. I can study with them. I'm debating who to study with. You might not have noticed, but I'm an orbital science whiz. My dad's a Rean employee, and he always used to help me study. Gotta say, feeling pretty good about the exams. I can't wait to get a perfect score and surprise Uncle Markov. Help me study? Sorry, I can't teach to save my life. The music room is actually a great place to study during the test period. It's so quiet. I invited Alan along to study with me, but he turned me down. Maybe he's really trying to avoid me. Probably not. What are you guys up to? Alan, are you sure you don't want to study Bridget? I mean, she's definitely went out of her way to ask you and everything. I don't need her help. Let's hurry up and get back to the dump so we don't get soaked. Sure. Wow, Alan. I'm not asking Bridget for help. I can study for midterms just fine on my own, thanks. It's not a competition. These sweets are delicious, Nicholas. It's always helpful to eat something sweet while you study, so I thought I should make my own. Don't eat too many though, or you'll end up too energized to concentrate. Got it. Nothing tops having a classmate you can count on. Oh, that's sweet. I didn't know it was possible, but Nicholas has somehow gotten even better at cooking. Maybe I should ask him to cook something I can share with Emil. That's cool. Isn't she the girl I talked to before? Who are you? Is there really any need to study for these tests? It should be easy enough to get a decent grade without the panic scramble to study. That's quite the claim. I go to the classes that shouldn't be too hard to get a decent grade. So instead of wasting my time cramming, I'm going to focus on my art. Well, okay. Go for it. Anyone else up here? Okay, so they're in the gym. Wait, I thought Elisa was studying with Fee and them. Oh, well. Oh, wow, there's a lot of people I can talk to. It's a lot. Hey, Sarah's in the old schoolhouse. What are you doing there? Oh, I can't even go to town? That's awesome. Let's go to the library real quick. Oh, that's where they are. Ooh. Oh, hello there. Did you come to review some of what we covered in class? Actually, just passing by. Oh, come now. There's no need to be shy, not when it comes to history. Let's get started, shall we? Why don't we go over every little thing that might possibly come up on your exam? Every little thing? That sounds like it'd be helpful if I can actually stay awake. Oh, cool. Increase your knowledge of Erebonian history. Thanks, teacher. You need... Ooh, ooze cookie. Dear me, I've never seen a dish quite like this before. This will definitely help in my research. If you discover any more curious cuisine, please visit me at once. Will do, Professor, will do. Whoa. Are you the cat from a few episodes ago? Hey, pretty kitty. What are you doing in the library? How'd that cat manage to get in here? Guess it must have been looking for somewhere to get out of the rain. Actually, I have some fresh milk on me. Should I give her some? Sure. Take it, kitty. Rean gave her fresh milk. Oh, she loves it. She's so happy. She seems so happy. Maybe I'll bring her some more another time. That's cool. Oh, a book on horse riding. Is not what I should be reading right now. Gotta study for my exams, not about horses. I can't wait to show those upper class students up. Good luck. It's glowing. A book entitled Political Economics, a Primer, sits primly on the shelf. Given the subject matter, this book seems really accessible. This would probably make for a good refresher. Increase your knowledge of political economics. Oh, that's cool, you can just find them around here. Oh, so this is where you are. Wow, when you guys study, you two don't mess around. Well, no better motivator than fear, right? Our exams start tomorrow, and we've got to know our orbital science. I want to make sure I can study as much as possible I possibly can before then. There's no such thing as being too prepared. Besides, this is our last chance to get a full day of studying in. How about it, Rean? Up for one last marathon study session? Sure. Sure, I'll join you guys for a while. Orbital science isn't quite my forte anyway. In that case, let's get started with the basics. Sounds good to me. So, orbital energy is generated by septium, right? And it differs from other types of energy in that it replenishes itself over time. It's hard to imagine what life would be like without it. Orbital energy is in everything. Lighting, railways, telephones, battle orbments. That segues nicely into our next topic. Let's talk battle orbments. Their first key feature is their portability. The second is their ability to synchronize with their user, allowing them to easily use orbital arts, magic for the everyman. Feature 3 is their flexibility. A battle orbment's capabilities can change dramatically based on the quartz within. That summary wouldn't have been more perfect if we read it out of the textbook. That's Armachius. I can't believe you could rattle off all that without even stopping to think. But if you already have the basics down, are you just trying to help me instead of focusing on what you really need to study? No, it's not that. Besides the information I've learned like this helps it stick to my memory. It might look flashy, but this is really productive studying for me too. Well, everyone needs a method. As I said earlier, it's not possible to be too prepared. And while we still have a lot of ground to cover in orbital science review, I'd appreciate if you would help me study for a few others when we're done. Of course. I'd be happy to. Really? Well, thanks. Definitely happy to help out Machius. Rean, Machius, and Elliot continue their orbital science studies, feeling much more confident about the exam every minute. Your bond with Elliot strengthened, and Machius as well. Ooh, almost linked level 3 with both of them. Good. I'm sure somebody will be in my field study next time. Thanks for being a study, Rean. Hopefully we'll both do well in our midterms. I sure hope so. Begun to point out society, where orbments are pretty much an essential part of our daily lives. It can't hurt to have a firm grasp on all their use and applications. Okay, let's go. Where should I go? Maybe the school again? Our midterms are really closing in, but I'm more afraid of the exams period being over than the exams themselves. When it's all over, I'll just start going to swimming club practice again. But never mind, just ignore me please. Do you not like swimming? Oh, looks like you become a brown angler. That's proof you've been really racking up the catches. I think you've got the potential to go pretty far. Yeah, about that. I don't really get what these titles mean. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, now that you're a brown angler, you can trade your points for some new stuff. There's even a new fishing rod available this time, so get fishing for more points. Fine by me. It'd be a waste to miss out on a chance to get some better tools. Nice. Trade. Deluxe rod. Oh, it's only 10 points. I've got a gagillion points. Sheesh. What is Seiryu? Attack / crafts can mute or freeze enemies. Ooh, I might have to get that later on. Let's get this deluxe rod going. And I equipped it. Change rod. Okay. I was wondering how that worked. So I got the deluxe rod now. A standard rod modified to be easy to use. Ideal for catching medium-sized fish. Yes, please. Can I fish? I want to fish with this new rod. It's raining too, so it might change things. You never know how that works. Ooh. You weren't in here before. You were somewhere else.
Caught one.
Okay, and our carp caught. Fish again.
Huh.
I like fishing in game. Oh, it's the lobster? I think. Be nice to get something new. Crayfish.
What even is this?
Oh, the principal. Hello. First years may not be used to them, but midterms are important examinations to determine your academic future. They test not only your general aptitude toward your lessons, but the effort you put in before and after said lessons too. In other words, they exist for you to display just what you've learned ever since you enrolled here. Stay attentive and give them your all. Yes, sir. Will do. Try the best. One here? No. Conference room. Oh, what about you? You probably know this already, but the faculty lounge is off limits while exams are going on. If you want to see a teacher, you gotta knock on the door and ask. You got something you want to ask me? Sure. Actually, I've got an orbital science question to ask you. Figures. Show me what got you stumped, I'll get you up to speed. Thank you. Increase your knowledge of orbital science. So it's been increased twice now. Don't put too much work into the exams if you don't feel like it. What kind of advice is that, teacher? As long as you don't give the vice principal no excuse to scream at me, I don't care how well you do. Wow. Okay. Such a passion. The faculty lounge seems to be off limits during the exam period. Okay. You did say you'd have to knock. What is this? Infirmary. These will be your very first midterms, won't they? I have to admit, I'm a little nervous too. This is the first time I've come up with a question for them. You should be fine as long as you study up on everything you've covered in class. Don't be afraid to ask questions either. Okay, I'll ask. There was a couple of art history things I needed cleared up, actually. Oh my! A student is really relying on me for help. What a pleasant surprise! Art evolved in very complex ways during the Middle Ages, you see. And went on and on. Increased knowledge of art. Cool. Feel free to pop in if you have any other questions. I'll do everything I can to help you resolve whatever issues you may have. Such is my duty as instructor, after all. Hey, where's Sarah? She's hiding out in the schoolhouse. I know this is the first examination period for your first years, but try not to let it get to you. Your studies here are meant to shape your future and provide you with unforeseen possibilities. No pressure. As tough as exams might seem, just put your all into them and everything should work out in the end. Thank you. Should I study with you guys? Yes, I should. Oh, are the two of you studying military science? Looks like you guys are tearing through things too. More or less. You caught us just as we reached the section on military symbols. Care to join us? Sure. Study for Usus and Gaius. Sure, couldn't hurt. I didn't know a thing about military science until we entered the academy, so I'm not feeling terribly confident. It's not as though most schools teach military miniature alongside literature and math. We're all in the same boat here. Either way, we happen to have another person to battle. Have a seat. Person to battle? What? Then let's begin. Map marking symbols are used to represent an assortment of different units and formations. Oh. The symbol for infantry. Infantry. It's like an X. Rean, try to draw the symbol for headquarters from memory. Gotcha. Pretty sure it's this. Okay. A line. Like a small rectangle and a big rectangle. Guys, think you can draw the symbol for armored troop? Sure, this should be it. A circle. Armored troop. Okay. Now I have the tough one for you. What does this symbol mean? That's engineer, right? You got it. Engineer, okay. Phew. That's so much to memorize for this class, and the fact that we're going in blind makes it even worse. These seem like the raw basics too. Given that all of us will end up involved in the military, it does seem a little excessive. But bear in mind that our military science class is to teach us how to deal with harsh situations efficiently. In that sense, there's plenty to learn even if we never find ourselves on a battlefield. That's probably why it's mandatory. Plus it is a military school, you gotta learn military science there. If it could save our lives, we owe it to ourselves to do well. Agreed. Definitely agreed. Use this guys and Rean stay together for a while longer. Continue to test each other on military science. Your bond of youth is strengthened, and of guys as well. So happy. So happy. Well, that was cool. I love how it's raining outside. Talk to me. Nope. Seems like a topic that's likely to come up. Not that familiar with it either, so I think it's a good day to study up a bit more. As students here, military science is one subject we can't avoid. Make sure to review the subject thoroughly. Will do. Man, all the cute girls keep chasing me off since they don't want to be bothered while they're studying. What's the point of being on edge just late in the game? You either know something or you don't. Cramming's not a waste of time. Oh, it could help. Everywhere you look, there's someone with their nose in a book and their notes at the ready. Well, this cafeteria is a place for you students, so I'm not going to stop anyone from studying here. We have to pour you some lemon tea if you're tired too. Ooh, lemon tea. Can I buy it? No. No. Oh, these two. The sisters. Studying is so boring. Rean here might make things interesting. In fact, I've got a great idea. Why don't we have a little Q&A competition? Every time someone gets a question wrong, you have to take off an article of clothing. Seriously? I'm not doing that. Never in a million years. Okay, guess I won't be studying at all then. That's not what I meant. As long as everyone keeps their clothes on, I'm fine with helping you two study. Probably help me too. That was weird. Study material that might be on the exam. So much studying going on. Come on, Vivi, at least pretend to take this seriously. I know you're not exactly the shining star of the education system. It's fine, it's fine. Because it's a good sister, you'll switch places with me during the exam. Says who? I'm pretty excited for our results to get posted. Are you now? A book entitled Edinburghian History and Pictures is on the shelf. What is this? It's more like a comic book than traditional textbook. It does seem historically accurate though. Can't hurt to give it a read. Rean is cramming everything. Increase your knowledge of history. Feeling confident about these midterms, Dorothy? I never have a problem with classical studies or literature. In fact, I'm very excited for classical studies. Letting my fantasies take over a study works wonders. For instance, how could I ever forget the star-crossed knights whose love-hate relationship took a tragic turn when they met in combat? What? Hey, you're getting all starry-eyed. I'm crazy. Come to think of it, Instructor Thomas gives me some of those vibes. He's so touchy-feely with the other male instructors. Whoa. I don't think so. Will you teach me something, Professor? I need to learn from you. Oh, Instructor, we're checking out the old schoolhouse? Yep, just a quick peek inside, though. You'll be pleased to know there don't seem to be any major changes since last month. Totally fine with that. At least that means we can just focus on studying for our midterms then. I really would like to know what's going on with this building, though. Well, whether we find out or not, all depends on your investigations. Still, I think you guys are edging closer to whoever the truth may be. And you almost seem ready to start using combat links at a more advanced level too. What advanced level? You mean there's more? Oh, your Arcus units still have plenty of little tricks and features hidden away. The greater the awareness of your link partner, the more effective your combat links will be. But don't take my word for it. Try it out to your next investigation. Sure. I don't really know what she's trying to get at. Ah, no knowledge obtained.
Shut it, Hugo. I'm not taking any advice for you. I can memorize everything in one go the night before.
Becky. You won't be able to remember anything that way. The trick to memorization is to study it up just before you go to bed. When you wake up, you review everything once more to seal the deal. It's easy, it's efficient, and best of all, it works. I guarantee you should try it too, Rean. Might as well give it a shot, thanks. Ah, you learned an efficient new memorization method. Nice. Okay. Nice. Who are you? Sister Ornelia was gracious enough to offer to help me with my studies. She does so much for me without expecting anything in return. I did appreciate her kindness. There happen to be a few subjects I'm not entirely confident about, so I felt that I should take her up on her offer. Nice. It's random. A book entitled Military Science of Primer sits upon the bench like a courageous commander. This is one well-written book. The illustrations really bring things to life too. Wait a second, this probably belongs to someone. Nobody would leave a book like this behind, so I'm sure they'll be back soon. I'll just leave this here. Increase your knowledge of military science by flipping through a book. Okay. So where is everyone? Upstairs? Hey girls. Oh, so they're studying together. Okay. Oh, are you two studying? Lisa probably met up with Flora because she was worried about her. Yeah, we both figured we had a lot of art to brush up on. It's probably not our most important subject in the grand scheme of things, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't try. I never had to deal with a series of exams right in a row like this. Laziness could very well be tantamount to failure. Would you like to join us, Rean? Okay, study with Laura and Elisa. This will consume a study point, and afterward the time of day will advance to evening and the main story will proceed. Okay, let's do it. I'd love to. The exam's supposed to be focused on the basics of illustration, right? You got it, let's get started. How about you ask the first question, Rean? Sure. That's nice you get to go and study with your classmates. Okay, first question. Elisa, what's a dessin? I think it's a drawing that makes use of monochrome lines of varying heaviness to highlight the way light hits a subject. You think correctly. So Laura, what exactly is a sketch? A sketch portrays its subject roughly, with very little in the way of detail. I suppose it could be likened to an early first draft of a drawing. That's right. Sketches and dessins are basically two sides of the same coin, since both are used to start a painting. The big difference is that dessins usually take some time to finish, whereas sketches are pretty quick. But there's a method that's even quicker and more basic than sketching. Any ideas, Laura? That would be crocus, I believe. You two know your stuff, but maybe that just means we should be using harder questions to study with. Let me see if I can find some. Hey, Rean, if you want, I can ask the next set of questions. It's hardly effective studying if you don't get to answer any questions yourself. It's okay, don't worry about it. Just give me a minute here and I'll find you a really good one. Well, if you insist. Maybe we should have expected this. He really is a kind-hearted person. Aw, sweet. And so, the three continued their art study session. Your bond with Elisa strengthened, and also with Laura. Ooh, almost like level 3, yes. Ooh, got a long ways to go for her. Oh, it's already time to head home? Didn't realize because of the rain. I guess I should get ready to head back to the dorms. Put that in?
Excuse me?
Oh, hello. Is it Sharon? I remember her.
I do apologize for stopping you on a rainy day like this. Do you know if this is the building in which I might find the principal's office?
Oh, yeah, you're in the right place. His office is in the East Wing, first floor. The receptionist might have gone home already, but I can show you the way if you'd like.
Thank you for your kindness, but I couldn't possibly trouble you more than I have already. I'll be able to find the way, I'm sure. Well then, if you'll excuse me, Master Rean.
Hey, how do you know our name? You know Rean's name. Oh, you're so polite.
Wait a minute. How does she know who I am?
Rean?
Back from the gym already?
Hey there, Elisa. Heading back to the dorm?
Yep. Emma and the others are staying a little longer to cram a little more.
You weren't even with them. You're with Laura.
But I figured I'm not going to learn much more today, so I might as well call it a night and start prepping for tomorrow.
Right. Well, you're going my way, so what do you say we head back together?
Sure, okay. Hey, it's not often the two of us get to walk back to the dorms together, is it?
Well, at least I got something good out of this downpour.
Is there even a filter between your brain and your mouth?
Nah, no need for that between friends. But you're in good company. My sister's asked me that before, too.
She must be a saint to have put up with you all these years. Anyway, how do you feel? All prepped and ready for our exams?
Not sure. I gave it the best I've got. Still, I've got that nagging feeling I could have hit the books a little harder.
Oh, you hit all them books, Rean. Calm down.
I wish I was as smart as you. Back when we took the entrance exam, only Emma and Machias scored higher than you, right?
Eustace came in a little higher than me, too. Back home, I usually came in near the top in exams. I guess that goes to show that Erebonia has no shortage of smart people.
No doubt about that. Bookworms pour in here from all corners of the Empire. You said you're from Ruhr, right? Coming out on top in a city that size is still pretty impressive.
I suppose, though that was just at the Sunday school level. Aren't you curious about, my family and stuff?
You mean the mysterious Elisa R., agent of national intrigue?
Yes, that.
Well, yeah, of course I am. But you probably have good reasons for keeping it under wraps, so I don't want to pry.
Not like you did with Fee.
It's not that major or anything. Especially compared to what you and Fee have told us about yourselves.
I've never really thought my family circumstances were a big deal. Though Fee's past sure came as a surprise. I wonder now, when I look at her, what her life in a Jaeger Corps must have been like.
It seems like Instructor Sarah knows more about her past than we do. Back at the entrance ceremony, I got the impression they'd met before.
Same. Oh, speaking of weird meetings, I ran into someone kind of strange earlier.
Yes, you did.
Oh?
Yeah, I was talking to her just before you called to me.
Rean told us about the woman in the maid uniform.
A maid who knew your name? This isn't the part where it turns out she knows you because you've tried to hit on her in town before, is it?
As if an upstanding guy like me could pull off the Casanova act. She seemed a couple years older than us, maybe 20 or so.
A maid in her early 20s.
Something wrong?
No, just thinking. There's no way it could really have been her. Mother keeps her far too busy to find the time to come here.
Mother?
Ahem. Anyway, maybe the upper class dorm has a new hire starting out or something? Though that wouldn't explain how she knew your name. Maybe you're just more popular than you let on.
If only.
Being that it's a new day, I'm going to end this episode here, but I thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I do always appreciate it. And next time we'll have midterms.